Alright, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. Harry Styles, 12 songs, 42 minutes, 39 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say about this. I don't particularly know what I'm getting myself into. I'll be completely honest. I'm just gonna go in pretty blindly. It's the fourth studio album from Harry Styles. First one in 4 years, I want to say. We're gonna get it today. First track, Aperture, we heard, but we'll listen to it through it anyway again. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Aperture, first track. Does he produce his music? No. Okay, that was I'm on shuffle. That was Aperture. Decent track. Decent track. I like the progressive production, build up, which is always nice. He seems to have like a kind of quite like a pop centric style on the vocals, which I thought was interesting, very different to what we've heard before. Um, yeah, I think it's decent. Just like the production, as much as like I like the progression of it, it just isn't. It doesn't just doesn't interest me that much. Like, um, other than the progression, it's quite a repetitive production choice. Um, like with the beat and the melody and everything. But decent track, decent track. I think it fits the theme of the album nicely. So, um, yeah, not a bad start. Not a bad start. Okay, next track, American Girls. Let's hear it. I do not. Okay. Strong track. Strong track. I thought. I thought it was fun. I liked the production on it. I liked his wide vocals in the verses. Yeah. No, I think it was a strong track. Strong track, American Girls. Let's keep it going. I liked it. So that one was probably better than Aperture. All right, ready, steady, go. Let's hear it.
One time is alright. Two times is one too many. 1, 2, 3 times you're on me, and suddenly, ready, steady, go. You touch me goodnight. Butterfly both our bellies. You and me are skipping sleep with dirty feet, ready, steady, go. You call it love. You call it only in my head. You got enough. Why wait to tomorrow? But you call it love. You call one time in the light. It's 2 times as fun already. 1, 2, 3 times you're only playing with me. Ready, steady, go.
Ready, steady, go. I'll be honest, not particularly keen. Not particularly keen. I didn't like the vocal choices on the hook. Like, I understand he's trying to give that muffled kind of effect, but I just like, I don't know. I just didn't think it really worked. And I think the production was like felt really messy at the end there as well. I think the verses were nice. The vocal sounded clean. It was a groovy, bouncy type kind of beat, but I wasn't keen on the hook at all. I'll be honest, but decent. It wasn't terrible. Let's keep it going. Are you listening yet?
God knows your life is on the brink, and your therapist well fed. The fix of all fixes, unintimate sex. You like the way she talks, never what she says. You've had your tummy tickled. Are you listening yet?
Fuck is he on about?
It's like you're taking up arms, but the message is wet. It sounds inviting, but you don't believe in it yet. You keep forgetting your mantra, which thoughts you had on your own, ignoring all of your friends at the end of their rope.
Okay.
Now you're all having choices. Are you listening yet? Between your head and heart and something else instead. Oh, can you hear the voice, the one inside your head? Oh, are you listening?
Why do I like feel like I've heard this before? Am I like tweaking out or something? Why don't I like, unless it sounds like similar to one of his other songs or something? I feel like I've heard this. I don't know why.
Don't blink or mix the medium. You're smarter than that. This world is screaming, so you start to scream right back. This unpredictable fun is fun if you know how. If you must join a movement, make sure there's dancing.
Okay. Are you listening yet? Decent track. Decent track. His sound is very different. Um, like all these songs, he's going for like a very progressive style in the production. Um, yeah, it's interesting. Decent track, that one. Not too bad. Um, but yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Taste back. There wasn't too much to say about that one.
Quite here we go again. But how you been? Always been a consequence when you call me baby. You on white, so sweet and sour. Just like old times, dinners with your high school friends and your favorite pastries. Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you call me back. And you know that you can tell me I can take that. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love? You just need a little love. You just need a little love. You just need a little love. Need a little love. It's on you. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love? Talking tongues, no common sense. Like two old friends, where'd you find the confidence to call me baby? Is this you settling in? You drinking again, handling it like a European. This you settling in, you starting again, handling it. Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you call me back. And you know that you can tell me I can take that. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love? You just need a little love. You just need a little love. You just need a little love. Need a little love. It's on you. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love? Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you call me back. And you know that you can tell me I can take that. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love? You just need a little love. You just need a little love. You just need a little love. Need a little love. It's on you. Did you get your taste back? Do you just need a little love?
Mmm. Oh wow. Oh, that was by far the strongest track so far. That was by far the strongest track so far. That production was beautiful, especially on the hook. I love the dreamy vocals as well. The layering. Catchy hook as well. Nah, that was Taste Back. That was by far the best one so far. Absolutely. That was a great track. That was a very, very good track. I had that one. That was really, really good. Very, very good. Alright, next track, The Waiting Game. So
titillate, knowing it won't make the grade. Do you leave it on the table? You apologize, emotionally dry. And years go by. You found someone to put your arms around, playing away game. But it all adds up to nothing. You try messing with your own design, playing away game. When it all adds up to nothing. Playing away game. But it all adds up to nothing. Playing a waiting game. When it all adds up to nothing.
Okay. I'll be honest, I wasn't that crazy about that one. It was fine. It's not, I don't know. It just wasn't that interesting to me, I'll be honest. But, yeah. Not bad. Yeah, let's carry on. The next track, Season 2 Weight Loss. What an interesting title. What an interesting title.
Aren't you for sale if you cash it in cold? You gotta sit yourself down sometimes. It's hard to tell and the thoughts are my own. And the old head gets harder to hold. You gotta sit yourself down sometimes. Hoping you will love me now. Hoping you will love me now. You love me now. Do I let you down? Hoping love will come around. It's kinda sad, but it's something I know. Too many things for you to analyze. Steaming and swinging with your eyes closed. We're like coming once in a while. You gotta sit yourself down sometimes. Holding out, hoping you will love me now. Holding out, hoping you will love me now. Do you love me now? Do I let you down? Holding out, hoping love will come around.
Okay. It was good. It was a good track. Good track. I think that song would be a cool song to see live. It was quite spacey. Um, I like the production on the hook. Again, I like the progression on that as well. I liked his vocals on the hook as well a lot. That was really nice. Um, Added that kind of like uh that kind of wide spacey feel. So yeah, no, cool track. That was a good that was a good one. That's a good one. Next one we got is Coming Up Roses. So
Tell me your fears. I've turned back the clocks. It's that time of year. If we stay the course, we could get it right. But I'm not devoid of an appetite. And everything seems to be coming up roses, but I'm scared if we're both right. Does that mean we're not aligned? Just for tonight, let's go hangover chasing. And I'll talk your ear off about why
what's up, Brito? How we doing, bro?
as I fumble my words and fall flat on my face through the truth. Just say the word and we'll take up the test, where we flirt with the bad ones and skip all the rest. But we see out the night with your head on my chest, me and you. There's only me and you.
Good
I
fire.
see your tears on account of my wants, and now it appears that I'm feeling guilty and worried, dear, that you think that I might not want you here. Does all of this seem to be bringing us closer? Am I backseat in your life, judging while you drive? Just for tonight, let's go hangover chasing. And I'll talk your ear off about why it's safe as I fumble my words and fall flat on my face through the truth. Just say the word and we'll take up the test, where we flirt with the bad ones and skip all the rest. But we see out the night with your head on my chest, me and you. There's only me and you.
Fire.
It's only me and you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La da na na na. La 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 la. La 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 la.
All right, Coming Up Roses. Decent track. It's a slower type song. Does it fit with the album? No. I'm being completely honest. I don't really like. It doesn't really fit the style of the album at all. But it felt like a song in like a movie or something. That's what it felt like. Um, I mean, it was fine. It just I don't know. I don't think it really fit with the style of the album that much. But not bad. Not bad. Next track. Next track we have is called Pop. So it's your favorite?
Daytime, mainline, no more rolling papers, catching stray dogs, try but you can't tame them, it's just me, on my knees, squeaky clean, fantasy, it's meant to be pop.
I'm not listening to Netspan, bro. As you know what, I'll listen to after this.
Katie's waiting to be your game day savior. First time tasting it, it's nice to mix two flavors together. It's just me on my knees.
What's up, Barry? Man, how we doing? Okay. That was a fun track. That was a fun track. I like the production on it a lot. I will say about this album so far, compared to his previous albums, I've enjoyed the production and the progression in it. Um, you can tell a little bit more effort and a little bit more like experiment, a little bit more. You can tell the production is a little more experimental in this album than his past ones. Like the past ones, like not saying the production was bad, but wasn't like he didn't really experiment with it much. With this one, you can tell. Yeah, at least he's trying to experiment a little bit more with it. So that's a positive. Track was cool. I like the hook vocals. They were nice. Yeah, yeah, decent track. Decent track. To be honest, no song has really come close to Taste Back. I don't know why, but Taste Back for me was just like miles ahead better than these other tracks so far. Maybe I'm tweaking. Alright, Dance No More. Let's hear it. E.
I don't think we should be here. I see no water reference, but the music keeps hitting me like a 10 out of 10. So I don't think, no, I don't think. Conversation is here and you get it all off your chest. You can come over here to tell me again and again what you think. No, I don't think. Good side to side with your hands up high, keep your customer satisfied and live your life. DJs don't dance no more, they said. We wanna dance with all our friends. It's feeling like the music has been heaven sent, and there's no difference in between the tears and the sweat. DJs don't dance no more, they said. Good side to side with your hands up high, keep your customer satisfied and live your life. DJs don't dance no more, they said. We wanna dance with all our friends. It's feeling like the music has been heaven sent, and there's no difference in between the tears and the sweat. DJs don't dance no more, they said. DJs don't dance no more, they said.
I don't know about this one.
We wanna dance with all our friends. It's feeling like the music has been heaven sent, and there's no difference in between the tears and the sweat. DJs don't dance no more, they said.
I don't know. I like what he was going for. I like what he was going for, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. It just like for some reason, for some reason it just didn't do it for me. I don't know if because like the lyrics or something were just like, or like the vocals was just like I don't know. The hook was just a bit lackluster for me, I'll be honest. But I like what he was going for with the whole like the kind of like choir kind of sound. Reminds me of Watermelon Sugar for some reason. Maybe that's why I don't like it then. I absolutely hate Watermelon Sugar, bro. That song is dreadful. Maybe that's why I don't like it. I don't know. It was fine. Again, like I said, I like what he was going for, but um, like the choir and like that kind of vibe, I did like that, but for some reason it's just like the execution of it wasn't perfect, in my opinion. But yeah. Next song, Paint by Numbers.
you've got to wonder if there's a reason to believe it's a lifetime of learning to paint by numbers and watching the colors run. It's a little bit complicated when they put an image in your head and now you're stuck with it. You're the luckiest, or the irony holding the weight of the American children whose hearts you break. Was it a tragedy when you told her you're not even 33? A little self-compassion and a life within you means it's a lifetime of picking from one or the other. Kids with water guns, watch them run. It's a lifetime of learning to paint by numbers, watching the colors run.
Wow, okay, I like that track. No, I like that track a lot. I like that track a lot. I feel like that was like the first track where we actually got to really, like, I feel like that was the first track where his voice was one of like the main instruments, if you get what I'm saying. Like we really got to hear some nice clean vocals. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Good track. Paint by numbers. Alrighty. Last one. Carla's song. I don't know who Carla is. If anyone knows who Carla is, let me know.
There is a bridge that leads to troubled water. If you know, then you know. If you don't, then you don't. It's heavenly. From your head to your toes, it's all the light in the gold that you discover. Through your eyes and all melodies like a tide. It's all waiting there for you. It's all waiting there for you. Can you hear the voice deliver in the news? It's all waiting there for you. Call it what you wanna.
This feels more Harry Styles.
You've been a baby sleeping upon a candy bar.
Like this feels like a song that could have been on one of his past projects.
Your eyes open up, changing summer light. It's all waiting there for you. Can you hear the voice deliver in the room? It's all waiting there for you. It's all waiting there for you.
James, don't you dare. Okay, I like that track. That was a good ending track, I think. Carla's song. I like that. Nice production. Kiss all the time, disco occasionally. Harry Styles. Not bad. Not bad at all. There's a few tracks that just didn't really do it for me. Which I mean I was expecting. Maybe I'll give it a second listen just to see. But there was a few great tracks. Taste Back being probably my favorite. I really like that track for some reason, but I think the production on it was really great. I think Pop was definitely a highlight. Paint by Numbers I think was a highlight. Season 2 Weight Loss was pretty decent. American Girls was pretty decent. Carla's song I thought was pretty decent. Aperture okay. Ready Steady Go not quite there for me. Are You Listening Yet? Don't really remember it, so Waiting Game, Coming Up Roses I thought was okay. I just don't think it really suited the style of the album that much. And Dance No More I didn't really enjoy. But I liked probably about half of it. Maybe just over half of it. So yeah, some solid tracks in there. So I like the production progression. I mean, his last 3 albums. Not saying the production was bad, but just there was no real development in it. Where this album, I feel like there was quite a big push up in development on the production side, which I really enjoyed. Some interesting vocal choices. Definitely some new sounds that we haven't heard before, which is always nice to hear. Don't like hearing the same shit. And yeah, no, I think it's a 4-year gap since the last project. I think Harry Styles fans will enjoy this one. I think there was some pretty solid tracks in there. Just some tracks that just didn't quite do it for me. So I'm like sitting in the middle. First listen, I'm thinking like 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Maybe I'll give it a second listen. It'll probably go up on a second listen because usually things get better on a second listen. But yeah, I'm sitting around there 6ish. But pretty decent. Pretty decent. Maybe we'll say like 6, 7ish. Don't. Yeah. Not too bad. I'll have to give it a second listen to fully understand it, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Out of Harry's first 3 albums, which one do you like the most? It's a good question. I like them all in their own ways. That's the thing. Like the self-titled album. I like I think his vocals really good on that album. I think there's some very standout tracks. Fine Line I think is his best work. But Harry's House I think is my most enjoyable listen. So I'll say Harry's House is my favorite, but I think Fine Line's his best, if that makes sense. Purely because I think Harry's House is like the most fun project. I think it's like the most easy. I think Harry's House is the easiest listen. But I think Fine Line's his best work. I think it's got the most hits on it. Yeah, no, pretty decent album. Just yeah, a few tracks that just weren't quite there for me. But we'll take it. 6, 7ish out of 10. Don't. Hope you guys enjoyed.